Hey, what's up, guys? So, we're playing Legend of Mushroom. Pretty simple idle game. But, of course, by idle, what it really means is as long as you're viewing it, you can basically sit here and idle. Now, the idea behind this game is relatively simple. As you can tell, basically, attack, evolve, but you're always constantly having to choose which items to go to next. Obviously, as you level up, you get acquired a magic lamp, right? And you just kind of work your way up, but you need coins. So you gotta constantly, basically, buy, sell, equip, you know, and so on and so on, right? And of course, that said, the main strategy that I've seen people kind of pick up on in this game, right, is so if you go to the shop, right, you'll notice that there's skills and pals, and then there's, you know, the pack shop, there's the supply store. Most of the people that seem to be doing anything or everything are either going out of their way to like buy gold or buy diamonds or what have you. And then you got locked all these other tabs. Obviously, you have to like unlock certain stages to unlock certain content, right? But if you go to the evolution preview, this kind of gives you an idea of what the game's progression is. So you start out as a shroomy, you go to an adventurer, then you have the choice of being an archer, a warrior, or a mage, and then from there, there's even more subsections on top of your subsections. You know, so you can either be like a sacred hunter, for example, and you can kind of see what their skills do. As you can tell, there's a logic to it, right? And if you look at like what the warrior's doing, the main thing I thought was interesting is like if you look at the mage, so like a martial mage, and do an AoE DPS, whereas like if the Warbringer's compared, it's doing 2,760 and increases counter damage. So what's the difference? Well, this is doing AoE and bouncing counter, but then it restores itself and HP, where this one, you can see, is launching targets in the air, so it's more of like a stun, which, if you ask me, something that keeps you alive versus kicking something up in the air, chances are the Martial Sage is probably better. Sacred Hunter, still, you know, focus on AoE here, but lasting for 8 seconds, you get to regen energy. Okay, so energy being something used as your mega pops, that could be both good and bad, depending on how it's used. Like here, you know, enemy evasion, so you're an anti-evasion based, right? If you go down the Arrow God Plume Monarch route. Profit, you know, it's kind of the same thing as what we saw with the Marshal at the top, except this one breaks shields, which, again, if you're focused on DPS, the Arcane's probably going to be the best. Profit's probably pretty good. Additionally, boost skill crit damage by 50% for 10 seconds. So the Dark Lords are really just going to be good for when you're wanting to increase the amount of damage that you're doing with your skills. And again, I think some of these skills, it's like, okay, yeah. You know, as far as active skills are concerned, that kind of gives us an idea of what to expect. So far, to me, the Prophet sounds like the best. It's something that breaks shields is going to be pretty handy. But, of course, that's also going down the Chronomancer healer route. But let's take a quick look at the top again here and kind of get a feel for what we're dealing with here. It's like it's kind of tanky in a sense. I don't think it makes sense to me to go that route though. You know, focused on counter damage, that's probably not as good. I mean, obviously a certain amount of counter damage is probably still beneficial, but it's like taking a lot of damage. That one just maximizes on bonuses. So yeah, if I had to guess, I'm going to go down the Prophet route. So we're going to go down the Mage route and go Healer and then go Prophet. That's just my assessment from looking at how the evolutions are set up. Of course, there's skills and other things that we can consider. But anyway, so this is so far kind of my experience with it so far. I mean, this is literally me just having at it as we go along. I have to get kind of into the habit of selling though. It's one of those things that it's kind of knee-jerking at first. Okay, I'm gonna go to the shop now. Spender. So that gave us, what exactly did that give us? Who knows? Continuously drawing will upgrade the machine's level. Okay. So it's a gacha machine. Ah, and this is the skills. Okay, so that's what those were. Alright, so what kind of skills do we have here? Of course the game's going to walk me through it, of course. Now we've got another item to basically go back and forth with. Figures. A lot of bad items, that's to be expected. I like that one, not bad. So now it's just a challenge. Okay. Literally, we're just throwing a melon. Like, okay. Well, of course, this is Legends of Mushroom, guys. So, I'm just like gradually getting stronger. Oh, cool, we're fighting a snake now. Okay, so now we're in the world of cosmetics as an option. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. You kind of get the idea though. I mean, this is basically the game. And then every time you level up, you obviously gradually get bigger and better. And, I mean, I don't know exactly where the ending is to this game, but I mean, as you can kind of expect, it's like kind of one of those idle RPG type games. But I don't know, for a time killer, it's really not that bad. Like there, we got a piece of purple gear. I don't know if that's any good or not, but now that we've hit that stage, of course, you know, we can get these. For near this, we just need to level our magic up. And we can do that. Like that, I mean, I'm just changing it because it's just a little thinner, not by a lot. Right now we're just kind of bouncing between level 12 gear and stuff. It's definitely like a little bit interesting though that like as we get kind of further and further along. So that does 5 spores, that summons a mushroom cap, and this triggers, okay, so I want AoE, so we're gonna go that route. Because in my opinion, AoE is always better. Okay. Now we're almost there. Yeah, almost. Well, anyways, I mean, that's pretty much Legends of Mushroom though, guys, so if you enjoyed the video and you want to learn more, let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time.